Hey, have a beer, man. You deserve it.
It's not worth it. Underage drinking risks everything you're working for.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Safe Streets and Freedom Now Coalition meeting. My name is Christy Pankratz, and I'm the director of Safe Streets. It's a pleasure to have all you new faces here today. We're here to do important discussions regarding human trafficking. Safe Streets, for those of you who may not be familiar, we are a program of prevention and recovery services, and one of our goals is to reduce crime and empower neighborhoods. And we believe that by addressing human trafficking through Freedom Now's work, we can make a better impact on our community. And we also believe in the importance of recognizing good things that are going on in the community too, and drawing prevention tips where we can. So we have updates from partners that it's going to take place over the first 15 minutes or so of the presentation. But first, welcome to all of the new faces here today. Make sure to sign in at your table so we capture your information. If you have email changes, et cetera, and want to receive our information, please put your email down there too. First, we would like to recognize our champion of character. And to do so, I'd like to invite Cindy Patton to come forward.
And is the chief of police here? Would you come forward, please? That's why I didn't see him. He was way over there in the corner. Chief Cochran, can you come forward here? I know. And I'd also like to call up Rachel White and Madison Flanagan, who are our champions of character today. And we want to thank our sponsor, Jamie Hornbaker, with State Farm Insurance, for helping us to do these awards. So, Chief, I'm going to give this to you and let you tell about what they did by reading the awards for them.
Kansas Character Recognition Council of Topeka, Shawnee County recognizes Rachel White. As the strength of our nation is dependent upon health and safety of the community, the strength of our community is dependent upon the character of our citizens. Topeka City of Character and Safe Street Coalition of Topeka, Shawnee County recognizes Rachel White. Rachel White and Madison Flanagan? Yeah. All right. Came upon an accident at 36th and Burlingame where a car had left the roadway, flipped over in the embankment. There was one injured person on the road and another trapped in the car in the water. Rachel immediately helped the man in the middle of the road and stayed with him until help arrived. Madison called 911, demonstrating attentiveness, compassion, initiative, and sensitivity makes Rachel White a champion of character. Congratulations. And Madison Flanagan says the same thing, so congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations, ladies. If anybody has a nomination, be sure and get that over to Safe Streets. You can go to their website and fill out a nomination form. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cindy. Appreciate that. Couple of quick housekeeping things. The December meeting minutes are on the table. Do I hear a motion to approve those as written? Is there a second? Thank you, Bill. All right. In the far corner over there, you're going to see some meeting dates over there. And this is time for the Safe Streets update. Camadare Gaming and Social Media. There's a lot going on in our culture, especially regarding gaming and addictions and things like that. There is an open presentation March 26th at 6:30 at Grace Cathedral for kids, parents, and anyone interested in that. We'll send more information out through the email channels, but encourage you to look into attending that. At our agency, we have a safe property management training coming up March 26th. This is for property owners, landlords, property maintenance workers, just to get an idea of what's going on, connect them with code, connect them with different city offices, and connect them with things going on in the community too. We also are offering a trauma and addiction training. We also do prevention services in our PARS agencies, so it's offered March 27th. And on April 6th, we're having the Impact. Some of you may have remembered this event from a couple years ago. We basically are partnering with Boys and Girls Club and Seaman High School improv class to perform what it's like to be intoxicated and then go through what the results and ramifications can be. So it's a very, very moving event where we have discussion afterwards, as well as a panel discussion about what you can do to help safeguard your kids, what your kids are facing, and how they can react to. So it will be at 10 a.m. at Boys and Girls Clubs. We'll also include that in information that we're sending out. And last but not least, I can't hype this enough, April 17th. Mark your calendars for 6:30 p.m. at the library. This is the very first planning meeting for National Night Out. Is there anyone in this room who has not heard of National Night Out? Yes, Chief. National Night Out has grown by leaps and bounds, and that's thanks to a great community, thanks to wonderful law enforcement support and the chief and sheriff, and wonderful participants. Basically, neighborhood blocks host their own events throughout the day on August 10th. The idea is that once you know your neighbor, you're more invested in your community and more apt to report crime, thus reducing crime in the community. And that event has grown from about, I think, 40 neighborhoods when I started in 2013 to almost 90 this last year. So we are seeing just the community embrace this and encourage you. If your neighborhood's not participating in this, come to this meeting. We won't make you sign up for anything, I promise. we'll strongly encourage it. But it's really just, it's not a lot of work. You can make it what you want, and really just encourage you to get engaged and involved with that. All right, now it's time for partner updates. I'd like to ask Sergeant Burns from the police department to come forward. Let's give him a round of applause.
All right, thank you. It's good seeing everybody again. It's been a while. We'll jump right into the crime stats. Some of our aggravated assaults, batteries have gone up. Our robberies have gone just up a little bit. However, I do want to emphasize your top line. I'm a little superstitious, so I'm not going to say what that is and what the number is. However, we have made great strides in that, so I think Chief Cochran deserves a great hand of applause here on that one, and we need to keep it going. And the community gets the biggest hand out of everything because you guys have been great, and we need to keep that one rolling. Our property crimes have also been going down as the weather gets a little bit nicer, hopefully soon. We may see a little bit of an intake, but if we can keep the same trends that we've been seeing for the first 2 months, we're going to have an outstanding year out there. So on February 2nd, went out to Lake Shawnee for the Special Olympics Polar Plunge. The chief was out there and participated. We did have a team. It's a great event. If you have not participated in any Special Olympics events, get out there, support them. It's one of the best things our unit gets to be a part of. It just came approved this week, but on March 23rd weekend, the state of Kansas Special Olympics is having a basketball tournament out at Washburn Rural. East and West CPOs are going to be out there cheering them on, so we need to pack that gym. I challenge the community to get out to Washburn Rural that weekend and see a bunch of kids play their hearts out. I've said it in the past, I'll say it again though. Your vehicles are not a safe place to keep firearms. We continue to push getting illegal guns off the streets. We do not want to see people's personal firearms being stolen out of vehicles and then they're used in crimes. Get them locked up. If you have concerns about safety and firearms in your household, call one of us. We can educate you guys. We can talk to you guys about proper storage of firearms and also safety of firearms in households. It is not just a Topeka issue, it's a national issue. I do keep up on issues around the country. If you pay some attention to the media, there was a rap artist in Georgia that had $500,000 worth of jewelry and his firearm stolen out of his car at a Cracker Barrel. It is not just a Topeka issue, it's a national crime issue. So we will continue to harp on that until we have 0 firearms taken out of a vehicle for a year. That's our goal. And again, I do need to talk about Crime Stoppers tips. They will also assist in paying out getting illegal firearms off the streets. So if you're looking for a little extra cash and you know some things about illegal firearms in the city, call them. You can remain anonymous, but we want to get all the illegal guns off the street.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. Chief Cochran, anything you would like to add, sir? It's a long walk up here, isn't it? Here you go.
You always take advantage when you have the opportunity to get in front of people. So what I will say, encourage, like Sergeant Burns said, the weather is starting to get warmer. Believe it or not, it is coming. And so we really encourage people to be involved, to get out there. A lot of things going on. We're having the torch run coming up in May. And if you want to participate in that, we hope that 501 Police Department, Shawnee County Sheriff's Office, and all of our other law enforcement partners will be involved in that. But that's a very exciting event. But like I said, weather getting warmer, we get out there more. Don't keep stuff in your car. Take care of it, secure it. And a lot of great things are going on in the city of Topeka and Shawnee County. And, you know, Freedom Now is one of those great events and projects that we got going that we're a great partnership with the Rescue Mission. We really enjoy that, where we're going with that. Really appreciate everybody being here that's going to be involved in those sectors. And so, like I said, a lot of great things going on. We're turning this community around. It's going to be a place, like I said, where people want to come and be coming to Topeka, make Topeka their destination. And that's all because of all the work that everybody in here is doing. So really appreciate that. And again, thank you, and have a good breakout sessions today.
All right, thank you, sir. And now we're going to hear from the Shawnee County Sheriff's Office. We've got Sergeant Todd Stahlbaumer, and we also have, I think, is Sheriff Herman Jones walking in? No, he's not. All right, go for it.
Hello, I am Sergeant Todd Stahlbaumer. Sheriff Jones got held up, hopefully not literally. So I take this opportunity to plug our youth academies that we have coming up this summer. We have 3 academies coming up at Seaman, Shawnee Heights, and Washburn Rural. It's a great event. We incorporate the Topeka Zoo, Safe Streets, Fire Department. It's from 8 to noon, Monday through Friday, and more information's on our website, shawneesheriff.org. It's just a great opportunity for us to help break down some barriers and be those positive influence on the youth. So with any more information on that, it's shawneesheriff.org for applications. We started with a group of about 15 students at Hayden High School 14 years ago, and we've expanded through the help of joining up with a Boys and Girls Club. Close to 400 students we've reached out to today. So it's free, and so any more information, feel free to get on our website. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you all for being here. Thank you to City 4 for recording this. This message will be rebroadcast on City 4, so if people were unable to attend, encourage them to watch in the future.
Kids are getting pretty wild in there, man. Is that safe?
Yeah, they're fine. I've got their keys.